wait, baby. Oh, wait, baby. Oh, wait. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, baby, look here. We here for a good time, not a long time tonight, baby. It's your boy, Big Nate. It's the Real Underground Radio Station. Oh, wait, baby. It's the 870 show, baby. Hey, I got my dog here. Hey, a whole lot of goddamn money. Hey, my brother, my partner, Lee County cool guy, man. Whole lot of money. Billionaire Bobby.
What's happening?
Billionaire Bobby. Hey, man. Hey, Miranda Day coming up, ain't it? Man, we're going to talk about that. Can we talk about that today?
What is this day you talking about?
Miranda Day.
That doesn't exist.
Anna Day?
That's not a thing.
Miranda Day?
No, that's not that. We don't even know what that is. I keep telling you, I don't know what
Memorial Day weekend?
That's it.
Oh, wait, baby. We're going to turn up, Iceman. Hey. Mariana Day. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, man, you need a DJ. You need a photographer. You need a goddamn stripper. I heard you stripping this week. You not stripping this week? You need somebody to cut your grass? I seen you make a post about cutting grass.
Yeah, cut some grass this week.
Oh, my God. This nigga's just hustling. This boy is just out here getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, my dog, Iceman Buddy.
Y'all know what to do. I mean, I'm a.
Hey, man, you
I
buy
buy
your shit, man.
I buy shit just to make sure at the right time I can make some money off of it.
My dog, Lamar Dundee.
Y'all know what to do, man. Everybody in here right now. First of all, how y'all doing? Hope y'all week been going good. Right now, we in the middle, on the hump. And guess what? Hit the share button, man. It's absolutely free. It don't cost nothing.
Hit that goddamn share button, baby. What up, man? Bobby, know what's up?
Wendy, we're going to tell you before we get started, this not a music show.
We ain't playing no goddamn music.
No, hey, we thank you because it's like you tuned in from Charlotte, North Carolina.
North
Carolina.
Carolina.
But this is not a music show, Wendy. But thank you for being here. You don't have to go anywhere.
No, you ain't got to go, baby. Just share it. Share it one time for us, Wendy, and we'll play. We'll
don't make broken promises, Nate.
Yeah, I'll sing you a song. We ain't gonna play no goddamn music. Don't you know no good? Hey, where that song come from?
Martin.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Martin, Jamie Foxx show, or what's the other one? Martin, Jamie Foxx show, or the Wayans brothers?
The Wayans will be at the bottom of both.
Wayans gonna be at the bottom.
You got the Wayans at the bottom?
Yeah.
I got Martin. I got Martin over all this shit.
I'll take Fresh Prince.
You got Fresh Prince over there? Really?
I'll take Fresh Prince over Martin.
You taking Fresh Prince over?
Because Martin started doing later in the later seasons. They started doing unrealistic shit. They shot the baby across the room and shit. You know. Yeah.
I don't remember that episode.
And then when Martin got knocked out the ring.
That shit was so funny.
That damn episode, that dog, man, that was one of the funniest episodes.
Oh, the one where with the rat dog when he went to the.
No, when he had the Rottweiler like he was Nino Brown.
Yeah, that was a funny episode.
That was a funny episode. That was one of the funniest moments in television to me. But just overall, I still take Fresh Prince over all of them.
You got Fresh Prince over all.
I'm gonna put Jamie over there anyway. Jamie a better actor than me, and I hope he's doing all right. Cause we getting mixed signals out here. They really got us on the blind with this shit. Cause some of them, some of them, cause ain't nobody over there anyway.
Huh?
Ain't nobody over there. Some of these sites keep saying making a turn for the worse.
What?
Then there's nothing to prove that. So
man, can we get a bomb for Jamie Foxx?
We in the blind right now.
My homie.
No, don't do that.
Damn,
No, don't do that.
No, I was gonna remix it.
No, don't.
I was gonna remix it.
Well, you're not a
Please don't. That's like one of our favorite actors of all time. Like, damn, that's gonna really. I'm gonna feel so like I was really there.
When I'm
That's a talented motherfucker, man.
Oh,
Dude,
she's trifling.
That's the best I
Bitch in need.
He did all right.
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town. That, I don't know the song. That what he say?
That digs on me.
That digs on me.
Yeah, that's a talented ass dude, man. I hope he all right though.
What's your favorite Jamie Foxx movie?
Django right now.
I forgot. I ain't forget about Django. I was just
That's
Django
one of the
was
funniest motherfucking movies. And then shout out to Quentin Tarantino. That nigga, they let him slide with a lot of nigga shit.
Do you feel comfortable?
Hell yeah, I got to.
With him saying nigga.
Most of his, he don't be really saying it. Most of his movies,
nigga.
In Django, he was at the end of it, but he didn't say no damn nigga. A lot of niggas in his movie.
Samuel Jackson had to talk Leonardo DiCaprio through that because he didn't feel comfortable saying it.
Really?
Oh, he looked real comfortable in the movie.
I ain't never heard the
But he
backstory on
seemed
that.
like one of them cool white boys, though, that probably been saying nigga when he was a kid. He got a pass say nigga when he was little.
Stone Cold said it in,
Stone Cold look like he can really fight.
What's that damn football movie?
What, the Gridiron Gang? I mean,
with him and Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He said it in that?
Yeah, he said it. It was in that prison. It's a remake.
When they did the Gridiron Gang, whatever the shit called.
No, he wasn't in that.
No, the Gridiron Game was about some kids.
Yeah, that was about
I know the movie you're talking about, though. All the grown,
The Longest Yard with Nelly in it. Wasn't Nelly in that?
Yeah, he said it in there, yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Damn. How'd you feel about, I know y'all probably don't watch Joe Rogan. He said it.
I don't be caring about nobody saying shit. I don't give a fuck. Unless you ain't just coming directly saying that shit in a disrespectful way to me. And you ain't got to be no white man to do that.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Man, I call all my friends and shit bitches. Yeah, well,
I don't agree with that.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's just real shit.
And as disrespectful as we can be to each other,
It's just how you say something.
I don't want to be called bitch.
If we sitting up here having a good conversation.
I don't play that shit coming from a dude. We got to be really grew up together and be real. We got to be real comfortable to each other. But that's one thing to trigger me. I get real. I ain't gonna even say I get real upset. I got just a reflex. A bitch ass nigga, a hoe ass nigga, shit like that.
See, you see the difference? No, hold up. You see the difference? If I be like, bitch, stop playing, and bitch ass nigga, them two different things.
Bitch ass nigga
them
is
two
tough.
different things.
That's tough. We all over the place.
I'm a bitch ass nigga. That mean you feel like I'm low. I'm scum. I'm weak.
That's disrespect.
You really meant it when you put that extra shit on it, man. You really meant that.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't feel.
A woman, a man, don't make no difference. I got them non-binary hands when it comes to shit like that. They gender fluid.
Everybody should get bisexual too with the wrong shit.
I don't care what you was born as. You call me a BAN, a PAN, a HAN. If you add ass nigga on anything, it's probably you fat ass nigga. Whoa,
you meant that.
You really mean that?
I'd called you big. I had all kind of goddamn jokes and shit, but I ever called you a fat ass nigga? Never.
And to your point, I remember we got into it for real. Well, we didn't get into it. You said, man, don't do that again. I think I called you a dumb ass nigga.
Ignorant nigga.
An ignorant ass nigga, I think.
Y'all put no adjectives on it.
Just call you an ignorant nigga.
Yeah, just go and say it down and leave it alone.
Nigga, don't put them together.
That's tough.
Just don't put them together.
It's how you say stuff, man.
Ass nigga. If you add an ass nigga onto
you really
it.
meant that.
Yeah.
So if a white boy call you bitch ass nigga,
oh yeah, you went too far.
He went way
you put too many of them together.
Hold on. That's different when a white boy said it. Tell you why. If a white boy get that strong with you, he knows something.
He probably finna whoop your ass.
Did you check? Did you check his motherfucking ear? You need to see if he got them cauliflower ears. If he got them cauliflower ears and he call you a bitch ass nigga, you just walk away or pull your pistol out.
He gets pounded in the face.
Hey, look, and I know
in the gateway.
and black people be acting like, yeah, they just go whoop some white ass. Y'all be lying. Look, I was in New York and a guy, me and Tony Bubbles, y'all know Terrence Barnes, we in the damn lobby of the hotel eating breakfast. And we cracking jokes. People thinking we doing a comedy skit in there. It's a white dude come over and think Tony is Bernie Mac. This man dead ass serious though. Dead at this point too. Man, the guy come over, he was like, hey, you look like the guy that came over. You know, comedians that go do stuff for soldiers and stuff overseas. Go ahead, comedy sits. So he was they explaining it. I'm like, Tony, who the fuck do this nigga think you is? And as he kept talking, I'm like, I know you don't think this Bernie Mac. He said, that's his name, Bernie. So Tony get instantly mad. until he turned around and actually stood up with this dude. The man probably like 6'7", 6'8", 255 pounds,
Ooh, that's
straight
a fight.
muscle. That's a big nigga. And he's from the Army, just coming back. Yeah, Tony hurry up and stood up mad to the motherfucker and changed it. Yeah, no, I ain't Bernie. But, because I was right with him at first. Like, yeah, you get up, hold up. Damn, that nigga that big over you. Yeah, we going to leave him alone. He going to think you Bernie all he want. It's okay.
Yeah, you Bernie. Go
Yeah,
home.
some fights you just don't fight.
Some fights you just need to
You
learn
just
how to.
leave certain shit alone.
Black people automatically think they can whoop the white dude.
Nah, I ain't going to automatically think
I
that.
ain't. I'm not. I agree. I don't know. It's weird. It's
I
weird.
saw a fight one time about 15, 20 black people thought they finna whoop this white boy.
White boy ran through
He
him.
whooped all their ass. They hit this boy with a bike. A 10-speed. They hit this boy with a bike. And he was still whooping ass.
Just ran through
They
their
were
ass.
flying up out there. It was a swarm on them. They were flying out there pile like, you ever sprayed? You ever sprayed a walt's nest?
Oh boy.
They all bundled up in there, but they started piling out there one at a time and just started
They
dropping.
got to get the hell on out of there.
That's how he was dropping that.
I don't get where they. What is it about us that just think we automatically finna whoop the white boy? If a white boy hanging around a bunch of black folks, you know,
I'm talking about just white people, period.
just randomly.
I'm talking about we have zero fear when it comes to white people. We're fighting white people. No fear at all.
I think what it is
They just can't fight.
I think it's genetics.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it genetic, but for some
I think it's in our DNA that see white people and we automatically think we finna whoop on them. We in our DNA, we be like, I got to get you back for the ancestors.
I don't even think about that.
I call it a historical ass whooping.
Nah, because
Let me ask something. You said for the ancestors. Let me ask a serious question. You think your ancestors were slaves?
When you say my ancestors, how far back?
Let's go 10 generations.
I hope so.
Is there any record? I'm saying, do you know of any record that you are you're a direct descendant of slaves?
Yes. On my dad's side, yes.
The reason I said that to say this. Do we all got to be descendants of slaves? Didn't none of us come
A
from
lot of
kings?
them
Didn't none of
motherfuckers
us
from
come
up north
Well,
ain't
my
go through that
mom.
shit.
Okay, so
didn't none of us come from kings and queens?
Right.
People from up north didn't go through that shit.
my mom on my mom's side, my mom's father was Indian, and if you ever seen my little brother, no, my mom's father was half black, half Indian. So, and if you ever see my little brother, all my family that's in New York is white. And if you think about my little brother, he's a light-skinned guy with curly hair, right? So, yeah.
I mean,
Now, on my dad's side, them straight niggas from Alabama.
Yeah, see, but a lot of them up north people don't have that same story. They niggas too.
Still, though, let's say straight niggas from Alabama. Does that automatically mean they came from slavery?
Most likely.
Some people from the South came from the North. Some people from the North came from the South. Like, I think damn near everybody got them South relatives that were slaves. For sure. It don't matter where the fuck you
They had
at.
some relatives. Some of their kinfolk was...
Like, it don't matter where you go in
Got-
the world.
got-
Somebody got a family member in Arkansas. Tell me I'm lying. Everywhere you done went, somebody done told you, yeah, I got a cousin or auntie or uncle. Stay down there in Arkansas. Everywhere you go.
Yeah, I can see that. Why do you think that, Bobby? Lo?
It's kind of hard for me to process to wrap my mind around the fact that
All us had to be
all of us
slaves?
had to be slaves.
God
Everybody.
damn, could nobody
Yeah,
be free in this motherfucker?
Even if it wasn't your direct line, somebody in that family, though.
Well, I'm just saying. It don't.
Like,
don't
it might
have to
not been your grandma, but your grandma brother probably was.
He
Like, it
fucked
was
around.
just unfortunate because, yeah, your daddy took him with him, and they got both of their asses.
What's crazy is that
He fucked around and found him freedom.
Yeah.
if you dig a little deeper, some say that black people were already here. Like the whole world was inhabited with black people. So do they got to be slaves?
I've heard that too.
From my understanding, black people was the first people enslaving themselves.
Cool.
Black people is who sold
I'm talking
America,
I'm
black
talking
people.
I'm talking about the Atlantic slave trade, the plantation kind.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking about the indentured servant type slavery. I ain't talking about that. You work to pay your debt. I'm talking about whoop your ass, pick this cotton, that kind of slavery. On the end of the whip kind. That's the kind I'm talking about.
So you're saying all of them had to be slaves?
No, what I'm saying is like did everybody have to be? Was all black people slaves? So
Hell
you tell
no.
me can't nobody be here that's not a direct descendant of slavery.
Yeah, because I still say the people up north because everybody that was escaping slavery was trying to go where? North. So that means it had to be a bunch of free niggas up there that never even seen
in Canada
slavery.
and shit. But if they
this is in America.
But here's the other thing, to your point, Bobby Lowe. If they were free, how were they moving around in the South? If every white person that seen them would consider.
The South was different.
That's the South. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying up north. Okay.
No,
now they
he was just talking about in America, period, in the country.
In America, period.
Everywhere. Why all black people feel like they're descendants of slavery?
No, they ain't because
I
some
don't
of
think
y'all
all black
motherfuckers.
people feel that way.
Because I don't care that
about,
shit.
Black Africans. I'm talking about black, the American black. I ain't talking about
Blackity black.
Yeah, I'm talking about them kind.
Black America. I can't really say that because my great grandfather, he just passed last year. That was he was having. You know, a lot of people holler that. No, this is a real deal, light skinned, green eyed man. So you know it's not a story like. So I can't even say like, yeah, we all went through that because I just know they ass wasn't out there.
Was they Indian or was Native Americans black? I mean, were we fed that?
He a black man, but he most definitely get Indian for sure.
Was Indian red skinned people or
Are they just light skinned niggas?
A lighter complected black person.
Well, they had some level of melanin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying melanated people. I don't think.
No, I don't.
Just red skin, feather wearing.
I don't think. I don't think they was all the same color though.
They wore those feathers and things like that. But what I'm saying, how did they get to be Indians? Why they had to be someone? Why they just wasn't Moors? Why they wasn't people of color? You know, why they got to be labeled that? Because they're Christopher Columbus shit.
That's a good question.
So that's what I'm saying. If the world was already inhabited by black people, that wasn't limited to one area? How did they get divided?
Because you get called wherever you was staying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
if you was born in Europe, you got Europeans. You know what I'm saying? All them people not the same color. African Americans and stuff not all the same color.
So your culture is
from.
determined by where you're from,
Yeah,
not
that's why
your skin color.
You're not gonna call them. It's Mexicans from here. We're not just gonna call them Mexican if them motherfuckers don't got no Mexican descent from Mexico.
No, I'm telling you, I went in a store in Texas. You'll see a dude in there black as his table.
Oh yeah, them Indians and shit.
Mexican.
Yeah, they
same
be the
concept,
Arabs and shit too.
But
be
the same
like
concept in Puerto Rico. Is it Puerto Rico or one of them countries? I mean, where the dark-skinned people, they're all Puerto Rican, but they're dark-skinned Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, you seen the black Asians?
Huh?
You never seen the black Asians?
Yeah, Chink Lee.
No.
That's the only one. Ah, Gina.
The most real black Asians.
Gina from Trail.
They call them
Cat.
Blazins.
No, them are black. Them people.
No,
who
I'm
just,
talking about like now. You know, that's the mixed version of a black person and an Asian having.
No, I think me and you on the same line. I was trying to.
I mean, he asked ever. Yeah, honestly, no, blazing is a real thing.
You can tell the difference between Asian American and African American, like shit, like hair texture.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're the closest. So if a black Asian American, Bobby Lowe, when you never cut one of their hair.
Black that live in Asia. I'm talking about Asians.
Oh!
I'm talking about black Asians. I ain't talking about like
You talking about real black people who were
Asian, not
Actually, you can because
No,
if your black ass was born,
I'm not talking about bred into being
yeah,
there. I'm talking about
raised over
a
there.
whole group of black Asians.
Yeah, because
other black. I ain't talking about like
no, that that's real.
I'm talking about the people that's been there for thousands of years. That type.
That's
like,
real,
that
Bobby.
real thing?
Say for instance, if you
Yes.
you could be Black China, like if y'all all these group of black people grew up over here, y'all are Chinamen. Y'all born and raised in China. You are a fucking Chinaman.
You can't say Chinaman. Chinaman is like saying the F bomb.
How?
That's derogatory.
That's
It's like saying the R bomb.
What the fuck is derogatory about that?
You can't say it.
I never heard that.
Do they want to be called Chinamen?
No, hold on, listen.
I'm sorry, we called Americans.
I was in the 3rd grade when we had the store that the Asian people had.
They have one in every.
We called it the Chinaman store.
Why? That's why, because they
And
fucking
that,
Asian.
And that was racist as fuck.
Yeah, because they probably ain't fucking Chinese. I can understand that.
Either way, that was right. That was
So-
still racist.
They probably ain't Chinese.
So when you eat food,
it's
you would
disrespectful.
call you booty man?
Chinese. You still don't call them the Chinaman.
And you said the logic behind it because they ate Chinese.
No, I never said that.
I thought that's what you said.
No, hell no.
I'm like, well, if that's the case, what do we call men who eat booty?
Look like the Aboriginals in Australia.
What do we call Aboriginals?
They black people.
What do we call people who?
But if you was born, if your whole, you know what I'm saying, immediate family was born from over there, that's what the fuck you are. We are Africans American because we are black people born over here. They wouldn't call us that if our ass was born somewhere else.
No, I hate the term African American because that's some shit that white folks gave us to try to pacify us
and appease us.
In order for me to be African American,
you born in America though.
That just means I'm American.
Yeah,
but you're African.
I'm not. That's not that.
Yeah,
they need to put.
So maybe that's a good question.
Go back to what I was saying. My folks might not have been from Africa.
They might have been from New Amsterdam or some shit.
Well, you might be.
They might have been from the
we're gonna call you.
Virgin Islands.
Well, y'all might be on Negro American.
Negro American.
But even if they are from the Virgin Islands, according to history, they still would be African American.
Listen, that's what the thing with history. Look at what in 1492 Columbus said the ocean blue. We couldn't find out that was some bullshit. So look, we can't go with history.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, the reason I hate the term African American, I don't know none of my folks that came from Africa.
Have you ever thought about doing the 21andMe or whatever, the DNA test?
I think that's some bullshit too.
I think that's gonna help AI.
I really think that's some bullshit.
That leads me. So before we go any further, Bobby, what you been up to, man? How was your week?
I've been dealing with some other shit, man. I've been cool.
Many black slaves were Portuguese. Everything else falls in somewhat subdivisions. I'm not a historian at all. To me, it's whites, blacks, Latinos, and Asians. Everything else falls in somewhat subdivisions.
I was chilling this weekend, man. There's quite a few things going on. I got a chance to meet a damn NFL player.
Who?
I met Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
I met all the, I met.
He a big old boy.
He's like my height, but he's just a big solid dude. He looked like one of them dudes. He looked way bigger on TV.
You ever met his dad?
Yeah, that's what house I was at.
Moti a big dude too.
He's short.
He's short, but Moti still big.
Yeah, but no, we was out there at his crib. I said, I don't think I ever met a cowboy. I don't think I've ever met a cowboy. I've met players for other teams, but I've never met a cowboy.
Did you tell him you was I know you told him you were a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Take it easy on us.
No, that's not what I said.
What'd you say?
I said I'm a Cowboy fan. And I won't say what he said, but I just either way, I'm like, you ain't got no room to be saying that. You're a giant.
Also, I assume some shit talking.
It didn't go too far. It was cool though. I mean, it was just, it was all right. Dude was real down to earth, just chilling.
He's a good guy, man. Yeah. I believe I met him when he was a little boy.
I might be a little taller than him, but that nigga's huge.
Yeah. Did he play for Alabama?
Clemson.
Okay. I'm not he a big old boy.
Yeah.
Shout out Moti, man. Shout out his son, man.
I wish I'd hit the gym harder. Been a big fast dude.
You think?
I've been a big fast dude. I've been defensive ass kicker.
Yeah, he played what he played. D tackle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So Iceman, what about that? Was all you done this weekend, man? You got
barbecue and got drunk. Yeah,
that's typical, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you put on the grill?
Food, nigga.
You was too drunk to remember what you barbecued.
I put quite a few things on the grill. I mean, it's just stuff.
Iceman, did he invite you over?
I was working this weekend.
As you, this nigga cutting grass this week, Bobby Lowe.
No, that was just this week.
You cut grass on Sunday.
I make money, bro.
I still can't do it.
Cut grass on Sundays?
Like I couldn't do shit. My mom and dad didn't allow me to
the
cut
Sabbath
grass on
is
Sunday. Go
the
fishing
Sabbath
on
is a
Sunday.
Saturday.
You could, but not in my Baptist household. It wasn't.
Y'all wouldn't cut grass on Sundays?
You didn't do anything.
I don't even know my black people go to church
You
on
could wash
Sundays.
my dad's car on Sunday, but you couldn't finna cut no grass or go fishing or no shit like that. You just, I don't know why, and I still for some reason I just can't do it.
You're not supposed to do labor on the Sabbath, but the Sabbath not Sunday.
I posted one time. I said that for the first time in my life, I might go fishing on a Sunday. My mama said you gonna fall in the water. For some reason, them old traditions and stuff like that. I don't get it, and they don't even explain why.
Because that's what they say. You're not supposed to work on the Sabbath, and they believe is Sabbath is Sunday.
That's relaxing.
But some people use it as a job.
Grass, none of that stuff.
Some people will say fishing
You're not supposed to do
is
no
work,
labor.
though.
You're not supposed to do any labor on Sunday. But that's
Just
not the
sit
Sabbath
there?
day. Black people think it's the Sabbath is Sunday. The Sabbath is not Sunday. You're not supposed to work on the Sabbath. The Sabbath is Saturday, the last day of the week.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, that's why shit get confused.
It's get real confusing.
All of my life, Sunday was the day.
Was the
then
Sabbath to
you get
them.
older, then they say it's Saturday.
Because we go to church on Sunday, so they really been believing that.
Yeah, I've always known that Saturday is the Sabbath.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that. They thought it was a Sunday because that's the church day we go to church.
Fucking up on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I do my best drinking on Sunday. I do my finest drinking on Sunday.
Boy, your liver gonna say fuck you any minute now. I hope not.
But you should never say what somebody's body's gonna do. Like, hello, pot. I'm kettle.
Hey,
don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie. I wore my chest one morning like, whoo. Hey man, hold on.
Now, Stan say you don't know why, but it still stick with you, man. I be trying to unlearn this shit, Stan. I swear I do, man. But something just won't let go. It just be holding on to me. But I gotta unlearn a lot of shit.
Hey man, hold on, Bobby Lowe. When this nigga supposed to do my intro?
We'll look past it now. We'll catch you next time.
It's kind of because the way we rode into the show and it was one already going on the computer before we started.
I feel neglected.
I was late on the damn bombs and everything. Shit.
Iceman, how was your weekend, man?
That's how we feel when your show run over. When we just
Hey man, stop being bitter. I ain't even have a show today. Now
I know. I didn't think you were. I did not think you were. I think you couldn't get no guests to come on.
I had somebody.
Nobody wanted to come talk, go forward. I knew you don't have no guests.
I had some people lined up. I just, was like, you know what?
Because y'all had nothing else to talk about.
Now to go forward over with, it's over with.
We
ain't got nothing to talk about no more. Shit, go back to a building in the middle of the goddamn street now. Hell.
Building in the middle of the street.
Before go forward, was there, yes or no? Before go forward, was there a building in the middle of the street where you couldn't even go down Main Street?
What, the courthouse?
No.
A building in the middle of the street.
That building had fell down in the middle of the Main Street. They couldn't even move.
They was cleaning that up before then, wasn't it?
No.
I thought they was cleaning that up before
No.
then. I thought they were. I don't know, but when you say a building in the middle of the street, you make it seem like an erect structure.
The building fell in the middle of Main Street. You couldn't even have homecoming on Main Street.
This y'all got Stanley Scott.
Yeah.
Stanley Scott, I'm going to tell you what's going to stop you from coming. Because you only said their name. This a group decision. Yeah. So that you want to come just talk to them, do it in the comments. We go as a total package, goddamn. That's just like meeting a woman and saying fuck the kids. No, hell no. Can't come over here and don't fuck with the kids.
So he can't come up here and just talk to me.
He can't come over here and not fuck with the kids.
He gonna come up here and ignore you.
Yeah, I'm the kid, goddamn.
He gonna sit right there and turn his back to you and everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to the mama. I ain't giving that kid no fruit snacks. Hell no. Yeah, you gotta come over here for us all, brother.
Goddamn, Stanley. You left Iceman out, man.
Iceman said, fuck that. You ain't gonna leave me out in this bitch.
I can't wait to come
Iceman,
up
how
there
was
with
your
my
weekend,
guys.
man?
I just told you how it was, goddamn it. Yeah, I can't wait to come up there with my guys, Nate and Robert. Yeah. Well, my name's Lamar, if you didn't know.
Hey, man, fuck it. Give me some deals.
No, man, why you always monkey see, monkey do? This deal's been sitting here 2 days, and you ain't bothered this shit. No, you can't have no deal.
I can't have none.
No, you cannot. God damn.
Why you don't never want to let me get drunk, man?
You don't need to.
That's how you know Bobby Love a real friend.
Because you know you got the little extra attention drawn to your vehicle. You don't need
I'm straight now, man. What you talking about?
I don't know. I got to see myself.
I'm straight, man. Give me some of that, man.
Nah, I'm cool.
As a celebration.
Ain't no celebration.
Damn.
I'm just going to sip this.
You got a high tolerance. What it do to you?
This don't play no game. I don't know.
It's going to have your ass spinning.
No, I don't spin.
Spin again.
I don't spin.
What's up, man? Fuck it. What we talking about?
I probably do know you, but I just can't. I don't be knowing people. I had a friend that I was cool with in real life. I was friends with him on Facebook for years and never knew that was him.
He said you, him, and Tony.
I done been with Tony with a lot of people. I'm about to just go to your page, but I can't see who you are from here. I just know you from being on the show every week, though.
Man,
where far as right now? I can't see him from here though. I gotta go on to his page and see him.
Man, you know Stan, good dude, solid dude. One of my
Light skinned Stan.
Yeah.
See, I gotta stop calling you Stanley. Stan. Yeah, I know Stan. Yeah. What's up? We kicked it for a whole weekend on the bowl. I met you through Tony and I saw you every day that weekend.
That Greg Branscombe, he finally showed up.
Greg.
Yeah, Greg, you know that's one of our regulars right there. Greg, what's up,
man.
buddy?
Hey man, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of people want to say that I'm in my feelings and things like that. Iceman, I am not in my feelings. Like disappointed about Go Forward Pine Bluff not going. Yes. Frustrated with it. Yes. But in my feelings now.
You better not be if you wasn't on the board unless they was finna give you a job. Then you already
Right,
mad.
nah.
Cause I'm mad now because I wanted some of that shit, especially the way they were saying it about just getting some.
This what I say about the whole thing. I said this to the news reporter. I'm all for the initiative, but you have to give the people something to show for their money. You got to make the people feel comfortable.
And that's a good.
Like, you have to make people feel comfortable when you're dealing with their money.
So let me ask you a question, Bobby Lowe. In your opinion, what do you think they could have did more of or less of?
Something that people can see. Break ground on something. If they had went over there and towed the whole front, they could have knocked part of the hotel down.
Which one?
The convention center hotel.
They finna redo that.
I know what I'm saying. They could have just knocked part of it down.
Well, they knocked the hole in the wall.
Okay, just
We
knock
see
some
the
of it
inside
down.
of room 423 right now when we hit the corner.
See, that's what I'm saying.
They were giving away that free furniture? Or I don't know if they're giving away.
They still got some change left. Spend that.
And run it back.
Spend it.
Well, I don't think it's on them no more with that. I think it's on the Marriott now.
No, it's not. I don't think Go Forward is over with. Go Forward is still very much a thing.
Right.
They just voted against the 7-year
tax price.
What
Yeah.
the thing is, what I was saying, what a lot of people were saying.
Eric, what's up, my guy?
Spend that money. Give them something to show, then revisit it. Make the people feel comfortable, and boom, we'll run it back.
I can agree with that. I
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
what
And
everybody was saying.
and I'ma just
Let
be
us see
realistic.
something with this money before you come asking for some more.
Pay
back this loan before you come borrowing something else.
I can see that.
I'm gonna tell y'all the trick to
I can agree with that.
everything right now. And for you people that's in the politics with the Go Forward and all that type of stuff, if y'all ever want to come back again, y'all want to get some passed, you gotta have the right people wanting it. I swear to God. If y'all got the right people saying, yes, let's do this, I promise people gonna ride for it. They ain't gonna ask them same questions no more. Like, what did y'all do with the last shit? Well, if y'all got the right people saying, let's do it, I promise you them people ain't gonna do all that backlash.
Who's some of the right people?
Use some of the right folk, okay? If you aiming at your younger people, use a younger person.
Relatable.
Put a relatable face.
You don't think Ryan was a good face?
I don't even know who that is.
Everybody, people like Ryan.
I think it's people who.
But look, you just right now, you just missed my whole demographic on my age range. Cause I don't know who the fuck that is.
I know. I got what you were saying. What he's saying is put somebody out there that knows that somebody's in touch with the people. And another issue that the people had will Go Forward. You was telling people what they need instead of asking them what they wanted.
Let me ask you a question. You don't think that tearing down raggedy houses was needed? Or do you think people cared about that?
They didn't care about that. That's what I'm saying. They didn't care about that because the thing is, you tearing down this house to do what?
If you ain't gonna do nothing with it, leave it there.
Leave the motherfucker there.
If you in your neighborhood, just keep it a buck. If you had a raggedy, tore down house, a condemned home.
If I got somewhere to go, I ain't gotta look at it. That's how people looking at it. I'm just saying. If I can leave, I can ride.
Ain't that on the code enforcement though?
I can ride. Yeah, I can ride by this house every day as long as I got somewhere that I'm going.
All right, I see your point. People were willing to deal with the blight.
Yeah, it was like, okay, when I said that, give people what they want, and I'm not being funny when I say this. Let's say you ask me for a little Debbie, and I hand you a motherfucking rice
Hostess.
cake. No, I hand you a rice cake. You see how you gonna look at that?
I'm gonna be offended.
And that's how the people feel. They didn't ask folks what they wanted. They said, oh, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna... And then, you know...
Well, hold up, Bobby, though. Can I... And I'm with you. I promise I'm with you. But in somebody's defense, they probably did ask. I'm going to tell you right now, average people ain't going to no city hall meeting. And I'm saying that because I was in one yesterday. Average people not going to a city hall meeting.
Yeah.
To where they tell you, okay, we're trying to do this. Because say, for instance, the meeting I was in yesterday, some water problems going on, so they're gonna have to raise everybody's water bill a little bit to get this shit fixed. Whether y'all, we're gonna bring this to y'all and tell y'all about it, whether y'all agree with it or not, guess what? We still gotta get that shit done. So it's gonna have to happen. But how we gonna tell you? If we make a group city hall meeting so we can tell y'all this, y'all ain't gonna come. So after it happen, somebody gonna get mad and say they didn't know.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something kind of fucked up about that. If you want everybody to know, put it on Facebook.
Outside of the people that don't use social media.
Oh, the word get around.
Yeah, it'll get around.
Look right here.
Look at this stupid ass shit.
I read on Facebook the other day they finna raise our water bill.
That's the Facebook.
I ain't even see that because I ain't even on Facebook, but you know now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and if y'all do shit in just portions, people won't even know.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Just read. Stephanie says you can't go forward until you teach skills and the community is willing to do the work themselves. It will actually be a great learning opportunity for the upcoming generation. I'm gonna be honest, Stephanie, and anyone in that I don't think the community wants to learn anything. I think they just want somebody to say, here.
Do something for them, yeah.
They don't want to work for shit.
I get what you're saying.
Stop giving them the option to ask.
You partially, no, I ain't gonna even say partially. You are very damn near spot on with that. But you have to, I said this a long time ago, somebody got mad at me. You have to make people want to learn. You gotta entice them with something. Because I remember when I was a lot younger, having a discussion with my dad. We was talking about kids in school and stuff like that. And I said, you got to make learning fun. Learning don't supposed to be fun. You're supposed to go to school and do what you're told. I'm like, but if you want to reach them, if you want to teach them, you got to reach them.
Yeah, you got to give you got to incentivize learning. And where it's something for you to gain out of learning this.
I worked in a school, no kid in special ed deserved to be there.
See, I know some real deal, but it does.
No, hold on, Iceman. You telling me, excuse me, you can look at my face and draw me, but you don't know that if you got 2 nickels right here and 2 nickels right here, that's 4. Bullshit. You didn't do anything to reach that kid in order to teach him, as though you just want to dump him off in a special education.
But in a teacher's defense, Bobby Lowe.
Now you had some that had
learning disability.
Learning disability is cool, but the thing is, you got if you have a learning disability that's like chemical, that's one thing. But if you got a learning disability because you're not
that's mechanical.
You're not reaching the kid the way they need to be reached. Then that's not a special education worthy.
So let me break in there for a second. If you already have a class of 30 students, which in many cases, how are we going to expect that teacher with 30 students to break down and teach that one child in a different manner?
Well, you know, instead of trying to do that, they break down and send them to special ed. It had a kid thinking they done.
So what about the other 30 students then?
I'm saying you had 29.
Okay. So what about the other 29?
I mean, the thing is, some kids in that 29 had the same problem that they one left out of there, but they slid under the radar.
So what about the ones that have that problem? Maybe you don't put them in a special ed class, you put them in a remedial class. And you're operating with limited resources already.
Some of these same kids you went to school with, they went to special ed, got college degrees.
No, so
what I'm saying is,
you're putting more sauce on the pot.
What I'm saying is, you're going to always have that one that's going to rebel. That's going, okay, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just going to sit back and not do nothing. You think it's something wrong with the kid. But you just didn't reach that kid. Now, you had the other kids in there that had the same issue, but they knew how to ride it out.
And this is actually a perfect transition because I think we all three have a different opinion on go for it, and we can argue all day about that. But this is actually a good transition to a post that I seen today from a friend of mine who's been teaching in the education field for, I believe she's been in the education field for 20 years.
But she's seen a lot of changes.
She's seen a lot of changes.
A lot of changes.
Today she said she makes a post that if a kid in today's times, into this week alone, she's an elementary teacher. She's been called a bitch ass teacher. Light skin.
Okay.
And she's at a breaking point.
And they took her post down, and she had to put it back up.
Yeah,
I saw that.
So my question to y'all is, what, man? How they supposed to do it now?
I'm gonna tell y'all now, these kids bad as hell.
We know they bad, but how are they supposed to do this shit?
Well, how who supposed to do it? You talking about the teachers?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all now. Them jobs ain't worth all that shit, man. I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't telling y'all be no failure and give up on them goddamn kids and no shit like that. But teachers ain't built like they was back in the day.
Is it the teachers ain't? The teachers and the students.
They can't. No, the students worse. The students are worse.
Right.
Them women, them teachers from back in the day could withstand that shit.
Yeah, we wasn't talking to students like that, teachers like that.
No.
It's because the teachers and the parents was friends outside of the school. Whatever.
I ain't gonna just say that. It just,
especially a small town where I came up.
Your come up is a completely different.
See, in our time it's like that. But I can't say my parents was friends with them because they was too old.
You can't discipline your kids now.
You can, they just don't.
You can't. They call it. They say you gonna raise the kid gonna have trauma as an adult.
Man,
you can't discipline your kid.
How did that? When you read that post, Bobby Lowe, when you seen the post, and for those who haven't, just to look, the teacher, I'm sorry, has been cussed out, and she works in a fairly decent young kids, elementary students, less than 6th grade, been cussed out 3 times this week.
Go through the process and getting that little kid put up out that motherfucker, sent to them damn alternative schools and jail and shit like that. See, some of y'all the kid, some of them kids need that. I ain't gonna, cause if your child don't know when they leave the house, they can't cuss a teacher out. Yeah, if you don't know that when you leave the house. My mama didn't never have to sit us down in the morning and say, when y'all go to this schoolhouse, don't go in there and cuss out no teachers and no grown folk. My mama never in the 29 years of my living ever had to do that. We already knew when we walked out the door, you can't go do that, whether we know this motherfucker or not.
Most of the kids that do that shit, their mama feel like they can't do no wrong.
Yeah, y'all need to go to jail.
And I say mama because let's call it what it is. It's mamas that be acting a fool about their kid.
Don't say nothing to my baby.
Don't say nothing. You can't give the kid no positive reinforcement, no correction, no nothing without the mama telling me you can't raise my kid. That's my kid. You don't tell my kid what to do.
So
if these kids seeing they mama tell another grown person or an adult that you can't tell my kid what to do, what the fuck the kid gonna do?
Whatever they want to do.
Whatever they want to do. Because they know that they can cuss the teacher, fight the teacher, and their mama gonna be on their side, and when they get home, they still got their Xbox, they still got their PlayStation, they still got their iPhone, they still got all that shit, they still got the Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now.
There's no consequence. These kids have zero consequence. They ain't got no fear of getting their goddamn teeth.
So if you were that teacher,
the real statement.
Hold on, Bob Iceman. If you were that teacher, Iceman, answer this. Answer this first. If you were that teacher, what would you do?
Well, that job ain't.
You quitting?
I mean, after a while, you just come on now.
You couldn't take it.
At some point, take accountability to the fact that, okay, if something's just going on too much, I can't handle. Leave.
Just go ahead and quit.
Yeah, just leave.
Find another profession.
Ain't worth all that. You gonna go to work stressed out every day? Come on now.
That's gonna let you fail 29 others.
That's the heartbreaking part.
Hard part about it.
What you doing, Bobby Lowe?
I'm probably going to jail.
You said that's so easy.
I'm probably going to jail because thing is, I think there enough people would rally behind me to petition to get me out, but I make a statement. A statement to students.
Kind of like
a statement to the students and teachers all across America.
Iceman.
Don't take one for the team. Go
Mr. Clark.
Go whoop one. If every teacher whoop one ass all across America, it's like teachers unite.
There ain't gonna be no school tomorrow. Because all the teachers going to school.
At 12
y'all better have a bunch of subs.
When the clock strikes 12, we whooping
somebody ass.
I'm talking about the next student that fuck up, just have it on your mind. Go and whoop his ass.
Oh, so we're not doing it all in unison.
No, don't public. Hold up now. Don't y'all publicly let them know because them people gonna be. Because listen, if I was in school and we knew tomorrow at 12, the teacher gonna pick their favorite asshole and kick their ass. The day before, me and my group gonna be like, we prepared for them to come still on one of us. So we gonna whoop some ass too.
Teachers in the band together all across America. The next child to get their bunk like that, go and whoop some ass. Don't just go.
Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
But go all across America. You going to jail.
Yeah.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
The teachers
so all the teachers don't wear your black Air Force.
I don't know, because that little girl that got her ass whooping, it seemed like people still cussing out teachers and shit.
I seen a picture of a video.
That shit in Asia.
I'm gonna tell you what y'all don't do with
that.
that. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and this something that's the truth, and all you gotta do is think about it. That's city shit.
It's happened. Well, it did happen.
Name a small ass country town that had a school that shit was going on, or if it's the kids that came from them country towns.
Some girls, they jumped on. They didn't mind.
You knew one group out the whole town. Tell me I'm lying.
Some sisters, they didn't mind whooping a little ass.
Yeah, and we knew about them. We like, yeah, them gonna be the one probably go to jail or something. Probably die. But I'm saying we always said that about them group of kids like that. We always knew that one group when we were growing up. Like, yeah, them motherfuckers go to jail or something.
One sister went on a solo mission and fought a teacher. And then they turned around and jumped on the principal. They had that motherfucker tied so tight around his neck that he couldn't do shit.
Where this happened at?
In Mariana. When I was about like the 10th grade, maybe.
And where them girls at now?
St. Louis.
Oh, so they made it.
They ain't making shit if they.
They just in St. Louis.
They might be in East St. Louis.
No, they did all right.
Yeah. Okay. It's not. I mean, I don't think it's because you're a bad kid. It's not a.
You a motherfucking lie. You a bad kid to do that, bro.
I mean, what I'm saying is just because you're a bad kid don't mean that you're gonna be a bad person.
No. You can grow up.
It's likely that you will, though.
I mean, you on the right path to fuck up, but
you
can change. Yeah, you can change. I mean, the actions of you as a kid don't mean. But you know, we all in the country as kids, we knew the group of kids that'll do certain shit. If certain shit went on, we didn't even have to know about it. We'd be like, yeah, that was them did that shit.
So let me ask y'all a question, man. Kids today got it tough. Would y'all agree with that?
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
They got it easy as shit.
No, they got it way better than we did.
Do y'all recall being out at 2 o'clock in the morning at 16?
I know you finna take this to the streets. Because I was finna, yeah. No, hell no. But
if I was out, I wasn't doing that. I was somewhere being managed.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to take it to the streets?
Yeah, that was finna be in the streets for sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you handle it.
If we talking about the same thing.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and go to the streets. This is in the streets. Go ahead.
One of the biggest topics this week, Charleston White. And I'm on the fence with this. Charleston White called CPS on Lil King, the little kid, the 10-year-old kid that beat with Finesse 2 times. He's a rapper. He was previously already a rapper before Finesse got him. Finesse got him and now have him at shows and in the club and out all times of the morning. And Charleston White, yeah, he shoot dice and everything. But even before getting with Finesse, this was something the kid was already doing. But Charleston White called CPS. He recorded himself doing it. Calling Memphis CPS on that kid, saying that he was in bad environments, basically child endangerment.
I agree
about that kid.
And you say you on the fence?
I'm on the fence because I understand why Charleston do that, because I understand what he do in real life. I understand why he did it. I'm just not with that. Possibly getting somebody, whether you bad or not. If you're not in a home to where you starving, getting abused and stuff like that, I don't think you need to be snatched out of it. Whether they got good parenting skills or not. If you are in a healthy home to where you can eat, have somewhere to sleep, and not getting abused, I don't think you need to get pulled out of it.
You are being abused if these things.
No, sir, not
that's
to be
abuse. That's emotional abuse.
What?
That's every type of abuse.
What is?
By today's standard, that's abuse.
That's abuse.
What is though? What I'm trying to see what y'all saying.
If you got this, first of all, if you don't have, is this child being homeschooled? Is he in school or any type of education?
I mean, legally. Yeah, you saying on a legal standpoint they're being abused because they don't go to school. But listen to me.
No 10-year-olds should be in that environment, no way.
I agree. That's why I say I'm on the fence with this.
I'm 1,000% against it.
Against what?
I mean, against that little boy being in that situation.
I bet you.
Sure. Hold on. I bet you none of his kids are being brought up that way.
He don't have shit. You heard what Charleston said?
No, I'm not Charleston.
Nigga, you been in jail all these years. You ain't raised no kids.
Not Charleston. I'm talking about Finesse.
That's what I'm talking about.
Other people in his camp that got kids, I bet theirs ain't in there.
They probably ain't.
So that's the problem.
But guess what, though? I'm going to tell y'all something, though. This is why I'm 50-50 with it. Lil Romeo and Bow Wow, them motherfuckers wasn't going to school either.
Yes, they were.
No, the fuck they were not. They had private tutors.
Lil Romeo was a college student, remember?
Listen, you talking about grown. I'm talking about kid when they was that little boy age.
Well, I'm saying they was being educated.
Yeah, we can't say that ain't no tutor on that bus.
Well,
we can't say that.
I asked if it was.
No, I don't know. That's something that we can't say, so we can't speak on that.
Shooting dice and shit. Nah,
I mean, because of
stop recording. Stop using the boy for a gimmick.
Listen,
that's what it feels like.
This is why I say I'm on the fence, because it depends on who got the kid to do the shit. When Lil Romeo and Bow Wow them was doing that shit, well, we didn't see them shooting no dice and shit like that, but they was doing shows and out at them wee hours of the night too.
No, they were.
You a motherfucking lie. Yes, they were. They was around the world.
Bow Wow Wow.
It's because they wasn't under
where my dogs at?
Look,
talk with me now.
It's because they wasn't under no street nigga. Snoop? So didn't nobody see Snoop was on business tip by then. He was on the business tip by then. By the time he got with Master P them.
I didn't see Bow Wow doing none of that here, but he might have been. Bow Wow might have been.
They wasn't at school. They couldn't go to public school.
He might have been banging old chicks. I don't know. But the thing is, the beauty of that is that we didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing. That's the only difference. See, people don't look at it like that. They look at it like, okay, Finesse got this boy doing this shit and Finesse, you in the wrong because you lied. You said the boy mama was a crackhead. You said the boy daddy was dead. All that was a lie.
At 10 though.
All that was a lie.
He younger than 10.
No, he 10.
At 10, Bow Wow was a megastar.
Yeah.
Romeo wasn't that I know of, but Bow Wow was a megastar.
They was the two mega stars because they was always Bow Wow and Romeo against each other. They was always comparing them together.
They started with Lil JJ.
Yeah, Lil JJ was one. You think they was going to public school?
No, not public schools.
Do you think they was in a school building?
Lil JJ did go to public schools here.
Once he got older.
So once they got older, I'm not saying public schools, Iceman, but still tutors, somebody to teach.
Right now, y'all can't say that boy not getting tutoring, though. That's something we don't know. Because, honestly, he's still under the custody of his grandma, and his grandma will get in trouble, whether he on the roll or not. So they got to have some type of tutoring in place. So we can't even say that. We can't even say that. But far as the being out at that time in the club and shit, no, I don't agree. Because my brother's 17, and this shit I don't let him do.
Right.
And he a year from grown. You see what I'm saying? But it's shit I wouldn't let him do. So now I don't agree with a 10-year-old doing it.
You don't agree with it?
People making it so big because who it is doing it with them. Because his other kids did the same fucking shit. They just didn't publicize the bad part. Because they say when Usher them was young, these niggas had them in parties. They was in there fucking and doing all this shit in front of them. And Usher said that himself. Usher said, yeah, when I was a kid, P. Diddy them used to have me in them houses doing that shit. Right in front of him.
Social media, though.
That's the only difference. They acting like Finesse the first one done. No, they been doing them kids celebrities like that.
So let me ask you this. Just because he ain't the first one that done it makes it right?
I never said it was right.
Okay, that's all I want to say.
What I'm saying is y'all making a big deal because of who it is doing it.
I'm sure Bow Wow and Romeo had way more structure than Lil King or Young King or whatever his name is. And I agree with that.
Probably did because you have a bigger team behind you to where, like Bow Wow and Romeo and them had a whole good real team behind them to where, okay, we got tutors over here. We're going to make this taken care of all this. Man, you got Finesse Camp. You know, they got the Klan chains on with niggas, with white people hanging from it with the Klansman suits on. Yeah, them the ones. So they don't know nothing about that type of shit. Sometimes you can't fault nobody for being ignorant.
Whoever the case, whatever the case, the little boy don't need to be in that shit. I think we all agree
Make it
with
for
that.
everybody, though. Don't just distinguish it for him.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree
That's
with
why
that.
I'm 50-50 with it.
And it's one more thing, man.
A person didn't play. He still don't play with him grown.
I don't know if I want to. I kind of. And tell me if I'm moving too fast, fellas. Just the young man in Palm Bluff, the young baby in Palm Bluff.
I was in Texas. And I really still don't understand
16
what happened.
years old. These kids meeting up at Martin Luther King Park fighting, and one of them get killed.
What y'all thought was gonna happen?
Man.
What did y'all think was gonna happen?
And I still go back to this shit. I'm gonna forever say this: a group of girls can get up and fight, meet up and fight for 3 hours.
Not today.
A group of girls can get together and meet up and fight.
I don't know where the fuck you stay at.
A group of dudes get together, 2 swings, 2 punches, and gunshots.
Let some girls get to fight now. I don't know where you stay at.
Niggas gonna start shooting. That's the crazy part.
But I'm saying it's gonna happen regardless.
It's always niggas.
Oh, you saying girls pulling guns now?
You got this. I know girls shooting motherfuckers.
What I'm saying, the point that I'm making, Iceman trying to take away from it. The point I'm making is that these goddamn dudes, they cannot fight.
But
even if the girls pull out the guns, they still done fought for 3 hours.
Not today.
Dudes ain't through with 2 punches.
Oh, let's go ahead and shoot.
And they're gonna start shooting. I'm talking about within like the past year. I seen the video. Them girls fought and fought and fought. Met up in 2 or 3 spots and fought. Not one gunshot. Soon as some dudes get to fighting, pow, 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 pow. That's bullshit.
You hit me too hard. Oh my God.
That's bullshit. These young dudes now can't take nothing. They want to shoot.
Hey, mama.
Every altercation they want to shoot.
I'm heartbroken behind it. I was trying to think. At 16, was I out like that? Was I out?
At 16,
Who do you blame? Now, y'all wanna, cause this is my first time hearing about what happened. I've been seeing, I done seen the picture of the kid and everything.
Oh man.
Who do you blame? Because listen, man. This is why I be so hard on my little brother, man.
I don't want to say who if I
don't say it. You right. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not talking about the kids' parents. I'm talking about them kids at that age being able to run the street. I blame that on parenting.
Yeah, for sure. But this the thing. See,
you don't want to raise your kid.
Even before this incident in Pine Bluff, something happened with some kids previous to this year.
Sure did.
Listen here. You can't be like, oh, that's sad. No, them kids know where they at. I'm not saying your child in the wrong. That's why I don't really want to touch on this. I'm not saying your kid in the wrong. But I be strong on my little brother for a reason. Certain shit, you shouldn't even be there. Certain shit won't happen to you if you not there. Like, seriously. Some shit can happen to a motherfucker. They be like, damn, that's sad. That happened to that little kid. Woo-de-woo. You don't know what that little kid just did.
Or what they...
If you in 2020, if you 16 in 2023, you know you can't go meet up and have no group fight. Man, you know that.
When I was that age,
everybody, that's our age. This ain't that.
That's what I'm saying. I was that age. We fought in the daytime.
Well, we gonna fight and be friends.
Nighttime was being managed. When I was 16, 17, I'd already made a baby.
16, 17. Well, we on a one. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. We were me and Big Buddy, Bigfoot. Shout out my brother. We were goddamn in Cedar Cabin with Bass.
Man, you put people out there like that. That's fucked up, man.
There were more people with that same story.
Dropping,
ain't nobody finna be mad. Y'all, a lot of y'all got that damn same story.
I know we all got the story. We got a name drop on a public platform.
Well, we were in Cedar Cabin. And what's the girl name?
That's who was in the club.
We was outside. We wasn't like that at 16, man.
This a different time, man.
Why you want to meet up to fight?
That's just like my little brother know he just can't go steal on nobody. You know that.
How do you impart? Do you let me as a major influence as you are, Iceman, with your brother? Mm-hmm. How do you impart that into him?
I'm trying to see from the jump. That's my little brother. That's my brother. He have a yes sir mentality, respect for me. And it's nothing I tried to instill in him. I never told him he had to do that or nothing.
You a man, make your own decisions.
Yeah, he know my brother love me, but I gotta respect my brother because he loved me more than just like a friend. He really got a 100% genuine love for me. And come on, bro, certain stuff you shouldn't even have to be taught. When there's stuff going on around you every day as a kid, these kids now got it. Now, honestly, I'm gonna recant the statement we had earlier. Kids now do have it harder than any kids growing up previous to now. To this generation. None of us had to worry about if we was going to die before graduation. Certain kids did. Listen, certain kids did, but guess what? What did I say earlier? We knew them kids that had them type of thoughts. Because y'all already doing bullshit. We can spot you out and know the ones that think like, I probably ain't going to make it to graduation. We know them kids. But now, these kids don't know. Your average kid that's making good grades, playing sports, popular as hell, he might die before graduation nowadays. That kid might die before graduation. He ain't never hit no lick. He ain't never went started no problems or nothing. That kid got a possibility of dying now before graduation.
Man. And you know the sad part about it? I'm willing to go back as far as the last 3, maybe 4 years. Mm-hmm. Each class
at least
of students, at least one death due to gun violence.
Yep.
And especially in Pine Bluff.
Yep.
For sure in Little Rock. Mm-hmm. But in Pine Bluff, each class from 23 to class 23, class 22, class
since the pandemic.
Probably even further back than that. I want to say probably 10 years.
But no, because I've been out for 10 years. But that's true, Nate. That's why I say kids now, they really do got it harder than us. They got to worry about stuff that we didn't have to worry about. We had to worry about making grades. We had to make sure our grade point average was right so we can play sports or go get our permit to go get a driver license. We had to make sure stuff like that. Let me make sure I take the trash out, all that. These kids now, damn, I want to go to that party, but I might die.
Yeah.
Or damn, I want to just go and fight this dude so we can get this shit over with, but I might die. Because when I was a kid, we fought and became friends as soon as the fight was over with. Because we were friends beforehand, we fighting to get the shit over with. That's the point of a fight. Okay, go on fight, get the shit over with.
Yeah.
Now y'all still beefing. We didn't beef as kids. Now we fought, got that shit over with.
And got on down.
And that's it.
It's hard.
If you feel like you lost, let's fight again. But now, nigga, go hit somebody you want. You better not be a good fighting ass nigga. Yeah, they got somewhere for you.
They got that for you.
It ain't the boxing ring. Yeah,
they will hit you with that.
Cause I was out. I was in parties and shit in high school.
Yeah.
We was at the Sahara Temple and all that. Yeah, we was there as kids.
Yeah.
The main event, they made us a whole club. So I don't know why Pine Bluff hollering about why somebody out at 1 o'clock in the morning. We had a whole fucking club in Pine Bluff for kids.
Yeah.
Y'all forgot that shit, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the main event in Jefferson Square, that shit was for kids, and it stayed open to 1. So don't act like that's some taboo shit. Nah, your kid, I ain't gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Y'all need to know what type of kids y'all got, because some parents are at odds with their kids. Like, I know my kid out there in the street, so something happened to him. No, I don't want it to, but what the fuck you so surprised for?
Yeah. Hey, so it's heartbreaking, man. Iceman, I'm heartbroken behind the whole situation, but Bobby, what you thinking?
I don't know much about it per se, but I know what I heard, and that makes it even worse. That just makes it even worse. This is what I heard. It just makes it even worse, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's all tough. Hey, what you got going on this weekend, brother?
Shit, I don't know. I swear. No, I'm supposed to be going home for Mother's Day, but since I've been at home these past couple of days, I don't know.
Damn, it's Mother's Day Sunday.
Yeah, I've been at home these past couple of days. I don't know. I don't know.
That just made me sad.
It's tough. I don't know.
It's all right, nigga.
I don't know. I haven't been sad about Mother's Day all weekend.
Don't try to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Don't try to dwell on it.
What about you, brother?
I got DJ Pound of High Prom.
Oh, you DJing the prom?
Yeah.
Let me get a ticket.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
Huh? Fuck you want to go to the prom for?
I don't know, just because you DJ.
Did you say that?
I don't know. They gonna have food.
You can't say
Ain't shit else to do in Pine Bluff.
Yes, it is. It's always something to do.
I don't go to the casino. Oh, I'm finna go to the casino in a minute.
Don't say it. I mean, don't say it ain't nothing to do because you
that's
don't
why
do
you got your fancy polo on today, huh? Your childish polo.
Yeah,
that's your childish Cambono. Campolo.
Huh?
Like childish Gambino, this your childish Polo.
It's got a hood on everything.
I ain't seen that Jordan on polo. That's what they look like, a Jordan shoe.
I'm trying to question some of this polo.
Here's a tag.
I understand that.
Here's a tag.
I know all the polo got a tag in it.
It's a good tag too. It's got another tag on the side that really means it's polo.
The one that said they make knockoffs really well.
Oh, not mine, buddy. Not mine. I don't know anything about it.
The DH Gate.
Hey man, what did you say you had going on this weekend?
Other than going to Mariana, nothing really.
Mariana.
What's crazy? I think my wife mama coming here and I'm going home.
Damn.
You ain't did nothing wrong.
That ain't your mama.
It's like Stan said, for what? That's real suspect, Nate. Going to the prom ticket. You need a ticket to the prom.
I ain't think nothing about it. You know what, Stan? Shut the fuck up.
No, you said that bullshit now.
I don't know why I asked him. Just free shit. So y'all, that's what you niggas get for not voting for Go Forward, goddamn.
Now it ain't nothing to do.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth though. You wanna know how they could have got that pass? Not promoted it so much.
Possibly.
Oh God! You opened up a door for people to voice their opinion. Don't even get them an opinion.
Yeah.
You know how you do kids? You gonna eat this. You don't have no other options.
How motherfuckers rebel just because?
Just because.
But I'm saying, if you didn't promote it so much, them folks wasn't gonna go find
so let me
that
ask
shit.
y'all a question. You know, coming up around this time, Freedom Fest. Do you do that?
What's Freedom Fest?
I don't know nothing about that. That's
when they had
when
they had Charlie. They had a big concerts every year.
Forward Fest.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's another reason why folks wasn't really going. But Nate don't never pronounce shit right. You don't even know what you're going to. You think it's goddamn Juneteenth. Right?
I know what the Forward Fest is.
Do you do that now?
I never did go, and not that I wouldn't.
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
I just never actually.
You people that voted against Go Forward Pine Bluff, y'all better not show y'all ass up. Cause y'all do know Go Forward be paying for that shit, don't you?
No,
the people.
People pay for it. You do, Nate do.
I don't stay
and
there.
that's why I was free.
But listen, It's free.
Do you go now?
You don't like go forward. What you going to the concert?
So what I'm
for?
saying is do they still host it?
They better. And you niggas that didn't vote for it better not go.
Stan said you about to go forward. You going forward R. Kelly if you keep asking about fraud.
So let me ask you this, and I definitely want to know y'all opinion on this. Do you have the King Cotton this year?
You better.
Everything that's been going on, it shouldn't stop.
Because it's still paid for.
It's still paid for.
It's just not. But now you got to count.
You just don't. You just ain't got 7 more years of money in the bank.
No, don't say keep going when y'all said go for it. Wasn't doing nothing.
No, we already paid for that.
You already paid for it, so keep going.
It's already paid for. That's what
so y'all not still getting taxed at all for go
so
for it?
So it ends.
I'm asking a question.
So let me ask you this then.
That's what I want to ask you. When does this particular?
It's sunset. End? It sunsets. No December at the end of 2024.
Okay.
It's in.
So you're gonna be taxed to next year anyway.
Yeah. So
what the fuck is the problem?
Because they wanted 7 more years.
I'm gonna tell y'all go for it. Listen, come back with this shit again next year. Come back with it next year and don't promote it.
Come back in 25.
Do not promote the shit because I'm gonna tell you why.
I said no. Come back and put it on the table. Put it as a vote for in 25.
Yeah, or next year. I'm gonna tell you, don't promote it.
With a better plan. With promises made.
Don't promote
things
the
you can
shit.
see. Not to have some things you can see.
So if they come back, that go-kart thing shit up.
That little bitty go-kart track over there.
I don't know what it
that
is.
what size
I
it is. Give it to him.
I ain't even gonna do that.
Yeah, because it don't matter what size it is. Give it to him.
I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But
do not promote Go For It Prime Bluff if y'all bring it back. Don't promote the shit because I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all don't promote it, all y'all gonna have is yeses on the votes because the no's ain't gonna know. Don't promote. Put it out there. You can even stick it on the wall at Walmart and be like, look, we told y'all that shit right there at Walmart. All y'all go to Walmart. That's all y'all do. Don't promote the shit. Don't make no commercials. Don't make no radio ads. None of that shit. Just put it out there to where people can see it.
And surprise.
They ain't gonna read it. So when it's time to vote, they not gonna vote no. Marketing 101.
And some faces you have to take off of it. Some people, Nate, I don't mean no harm.
I agree with you.
You had a lot of help in getting it not passed. You helped a lot in it not passed.
I would have said that.
Motherfuckers was going to go against Nate so bad.
It's just because it's me.
Yeah, true. And that's what I'm saying. That's a thing.
And I'll give you a little inside information. I asked Ryan that last night. I said, bro.
Real talk, Stephanie.
I asked Ryan, like, bro, what if you step down and let somebody else run it?
I'm going to tell you something fucked up. And I hate to say
I need to stop
this,
giving
this
y'all
is
my
one of
good
them
ass
off-camera-
ideas.
this
Hire
one
me,
of
go
them off-camera-
for a Pablo.
camera conversation. But the thing is, Ryan wasn't white.
Ooh. Ryan would have been white.
I was not me. I was against. But I'm saying I wasn't against because of Ryan. I was against because I wanted to see something. So I'll say that. But the thing is, if Ryan was white, it'd be a whole different ballgame.
I'm telling y'all what. Listen,
that's the nature. That's the nature of us.
I ain't dropping y'all no more gems
either.
Y'all better come hire me. Go for Pine Bluff. I promise you, I'll get you. Cause y'all looking at this shit right now like, damn, he ain't lying. Let's just not promote it. Yeah, y'all owe me.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Okay, put it to where. Okay, if you stick a sticker on this wall right now to say, yeah, we're gonna charge y'all for coming in here having this show, but they never sent us no personal message or nothing. We gonna probably come in here every day not knowing that shit wrote right here. But when they do it, and we be like, hold up, y'all ain't tell us that. Well, that shit right there.
And you didn't read it.
It's right there. You didn't read it. That's how you beat the system.
It's a couple of people that I can name off the top of my head that people buck the system just because.
Just because of them. It's them.
Yeah.
Floyd.
Yep.
Nate.
Yep.
And somebody else that was real strong for it, and that just wasn't a face that people. That wasn't a face or that people trusted. And they're gonna always go. Floyd Donovan say this table is black. Somebody gonna say it's off gray.
And what bothers me, I ain't gonna front. And maybe
Real shit, Greg.
I'll say this. It's weird to me that people will buck it just because it's me.
Yeah, I mean,
that's weird as me.
Yeah.
Weird as fuck to me.
I'm gonna tell you what's weird: the fact that people don't care that you see them doing that.
No, I'm
right.
I'm gonna give Nate some things. Nate, you say something, and this is not an attack on you. It's an observation. I want you to take this with you.
Damn. This sound like the most polite way to call a motherfucker a bitch.
If it comes to
you better see the comparison I'm making.
If it come too heavy, I'm gonna add an ass nigga on it.
Nate makes those offensive NateLogic posts all year. And he pissed people off, and he antagonized people all year. And then boom, he want to jump on the positivity train.
Well, yeah,
you can't do that. So now you can't. This is one thing I had to learn.
Even though you the best fit, fuck you.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You straddling.
I see your point.
The fence.
I agree with that.
You cannot do that. You got to pick a side.
Can I give you some examples of that? For instance, Bobby Lowe, will you at least agree that you can say that Nate does a lot of stuff or attempts to do a lot of things in the community, right?
Right.
So what happens is because I made you mad about a paper plate post, you won't
come to your community events no more.
Right.
I won't agree with your. Won't even look at your side of things. Yeah. You do that.
That's weird to me.
But that's the thing, though.
That's people, though.
That's people.
It ain't gonna stop.
It never will.
And you don't change because of that.
Right. You have to decide where you want to be. You want to be politician Nate, or you want to be antagonizing Nate.
I want to be Nate.
But you know what describes Nate? Nate try to be both. So keep doing the shit.
And I think, to be honest with you, Iceman,
I think if you didn't come up here with them sideways political posts and people think you don't know what you're talking about, I think you wouldn't be relevant.
You might be right. Because at the end of the day, for instance, the community service stuff, those are things that I'm willing to do by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to say I don't need your help. I'm willing to go do it by myself.
Yeah.
Because it means something to me. That's what's important. Jordan's not important to me. Certain things aren't important to me.
But sometimes the messenger is just as important as the message.
That's true. And sometimes you're right, Stan. And sometimes because they don't like the messenger, they won't receive the message.
That's real shit. But guess what though? Go ahead. People learn their lessons like that. Like you learn your motherfucking lessons like that. You know, I've been telling people a lot of. Now I see, and you tagged me in the post too. And you tagged it, and I'm glad you said what you said. He's like, damn, this sound familiar. A guy got on there about the stream and shit. How they using bots to make all this money.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've been telling niggas how to do that.
But because it's you saying it,
they didn't want to listen to it.
They won't listen to it.
Now they acting like a nigga done broke the internet and found. I saw a blog put the shit up, and I told the blogger myself that shit was going on.
Weird, ain't it?
I was doing it personally. You know what they blogged? This guy found the cheat code to how to do it. I've been told y'all that.
Well, something I noticed about this Iceman, people, you can say this shit all you want to, but people only believe, they only take the advice from the people that's doing it. Like,
I was doing it and was showing them.
What I'm saying, they was like, if he know this shit, why it ain't him?
And I was doing it.
But I'm saying, but why you wasn't here? Is the thing. That's how people look at it.
I give you the guy. Now, okay, if I got 10 phones and that nigga over there got 100, that's why the margin was different. But guess what? I told you how to make my amount or his. I told you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess motherfuckers gonna look at it like, why you didn't take your 10 phones and turn them into 100?
Because some people got enough money to go buy 100 phones, and some people got enough to buy 10 right now at this moment.
But you know what? People respect hustle just as much as they respect money.
You motherfucking right. It ain't nobody gonna do more than that than me.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you saying that, nobody gonna do
I'll be showing you.
What I'm saying, Iceman, if you doing all this hustling, why didn't you hustle that 100 phones? That's how people look at it. I'm not saying it one way or the other, but I'm saying that's how the other people are gonna look at it. You gave the people.
You gave them
the recipe.
Yeah,
and you didn't cook.
But
look,
you gave them the recipe. But you didn't make the sauce.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. They weren't satisfied with the amount of the recipe that I gave them.
Oh, okay.
See, I gave you an individual size, something that's gonna make you full.
Yeah.
But really, you was looking for something that was gonna feed the family. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I was doing it.
I see your point.
I did cook it.
You were only doing it enough to what you could
it. Right.
To what you were doing it to fulfill your capacity.
But guess what? The same formula it take to make that family meal, that was the same formula it took to make that personal meal.
Right. I get what you're saying too.
I get that what he's saying too. But I actually was doing it.
You were doing it to what you could afford.
No, I was doing it to the point. This just okay. You saying I didn't do it and show them how to make $70,000, but I did.
You showed them how to make 70,000.
Yeah.
You just wasn't making the 70,000.
Yeah, because I didn't go as far.
And that's why people have problems.
Yep.
But this is my advice to you. You come up with something, shut the fuck up.
I ain't got. You want to know why I don't have to shut the fuck up? Because I know I'm gonna say it, and y'all gonna act like you didn't see it anyway. So it's just like I didn't say the shit in the first place. But guess what? I gotta say it because that guy behind y'all. Yes, I do. With me, I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's a guy standing behind you right now. That if this comparison, it's a guy standing behind you right now. Y'all important people, but dude ain't as important as y'all is. He listening though. He the one I'm really talking to. Fuck y'all.
My thing is, and I'm saying this to you, stay down until you come up.
Yeah. But I'm still trying to help people along the way, whether it's doing it or not.
And this goes back to something that we talked about a long time ago. Help you first.
Yeah.
And put yourself in the best possible position to help others. Thing is, if you want to see somebody get 100,000,
I don't.
Why you ain't already made $1 million first? That's what I'm saying. I need my $1 million first before I show you how to make 100,000. But I'm not being selfish, but let me put myself in the best possible position where if you do shoot past me, I done gave you the game. If you do shoot past me, I'm still comfortable. I can still be in a position to function in my lane.
Right.
And I can't be put out of business.
I'm with you
100%. The game away.
No, I ain't giving it away. My thing is this. I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna tell you the thing though. If I do this, if I'm making it happen, whether it's all the way to the max or not, me telling you ain't stop it.
The game is to be sold.
And guess what? Sometimes people be feeling like, let me get myself all the way together before I help you. You didn't even look at the fact your homeboy already ready to go. You got something that he needed to make that shit happen. You won't give it to him because you want to do it first. That is being selfish.
Well, what if your homeboy take the shit and run off?
Okay, it don't matter. But guess what? You know now that he done ran off, damn, that formula do work.
Right.
Okay,
so let me ask you.
The formula work. And I'm using this as an example because I want you to understand this. I want this to resonate in your soul.
In your soul.
You gave him the idea. He on his tour bus.
I'm at home.
You taking that money to get a bus.
I'm at home.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
No, that's bullshit.
No, it's not.
Cause you gave him your game.
It's not bullshit.
You gave him your game. I'm saying, he gone. He done bought his tour bus.
He gone.
And you right here trying to raise money to get a bus. You don't see what sense that make.
You shouldn't have gave him the game.
You shouldn't have gave him. You sold it to him.
You dead ass motherfucking wrong.
I see you. I see your point.
I see his point too. But guess what? I initially didn't give him the game for me to gain something. Take off all you want. I don't care. Because guess what? Guess what though?
You're a better human being than I am.
That's real. Because guess what? Now what I can do? Guess what? If I go to somebody else or myself, nigga, I gave him the game. Look at him.
And if he a real dude,
he gonna reach back, and if he don't, oh well.
Or he gonna reach back and say, well, I got this game from Iceman.
So that wouldn't be hard on you to sit back and you flip.
It happened.
You flip on the TV. You see your shit. You sit at the house on the couch.
It happened.
And you see your idea making money.
It happened.
Yeah, it's happening right now.
It doesn't happen.
Ain't you got a song that's just
multiple songs got took? Yeah, Lil CK. Right now, he was one of the biggest artists out of Pine Bluff in the state.
No, not CK.
No, I'm just yes, CK.
What? No, I don't know that one, but I'm talking about. I seen
CK.
you talking
Where's them little cousin? Do y'all know who CK is?
I know who you talking about. You have another song, not him.
No, not the song. I'm talking about an actual person.
Okay, we talking about
to be the comparison, like he said, to put somebody in position, they go do something. Would you feel a certain type of way if they don't come get you?
Okay,
no, I didn't.
That's not what I'm talking about, Iceman. I'm talking about a specific song.
He's saying a song. Did somebody take one of your songs and take off with it?
Yeah, but that's going no different from what he said. He's talking about actually giving the game to a human being. They run off, do something on their own, and don't come get you. How would you feel? I'm telling you.
I'm talking about you get my idea, a money-making idea.
Yeah, and they run off with it and don't do nothing for you.
Like we talking about with the bot, with the bots or whatever. You told somebody that shit. And then they go do it. You told it, and then they taking credit for some shit that you had already said.
That's what people do.
That's bullshit. Like
it is bullshit, but you as a person, you don't do this. See, people stop getting so mad.
You need to watch Shark Tank.
No, this why I like
proprietary information.
No, this why I like smoking weed now, because it calmed me down and let me realize when I do something for you, once it's done, it's done. I'm not
doing
looking.
It out the goodness of
I'm
my
not looking for nothing. I had 20-some artists under me. They went on, done shit, and I told them from the start when I got them, 5 years from now, I don't look for you to still be with me. Yes, I want you to, even if you get past me, I want you to do that. And you don't have to do nothing for me. I'm going to feel good because I prayed that night that I want to help somebody.
Ooh.
And once I was able to help them, I didn't get mad, whether I was still friends with them or not.
And then if that helped, hopefully that help turned into something.
I accomplished my goal by doing that.
And if the help turned into something?
And even if it don't come from them.
What if it don't?
If it don't, you still did. If you say to yourself,
you done your part.
I want to help somebody, you done it. What the fuck else you looking for?
I paid my tithes. If the pastor do something dirty with it, that's on the pastor.
Oh God. What else you looking for if you already done what you asked to do?
I did my part.
If I ask to help you, whether I get a reward or not, you done
Woo.
what you asked yourself to do.
Preach, preacher.
No, that ain't even just preaching. That's just in life, period. That ain't got nothing to do with religion.
Again, you're a better person than me.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna feel like I'm a better person than you.
I got a $2 million idea.
And somebody run off.
And I know I ain't quite got the resources to promote my $2 million.
I'm not giving it to you.
Giving it to you.
Sometimes people got to understand. Sometimes you got the idea, but this motherfucker got the footwork.
If I have $2 million ideas,
I might give you one.
I might sell you one for $200,000. I still got one.
Who gonna buy an idea that they ain't seen work?
I said you need to watch Shark Tank.
Hey.
Them people on Shark Tank already putting their shit in works before they get there.
Well, I think here's the thing, y'all, because y'all saying the same thing, and I agree with it. Iceman, at the end of the day, and I think we probably told you this before, you gotta look out for yourself.
I always do that, bro. I don't regret nothing.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, also, I think you have a good heart, and it's gonna eventually come back on you. And I get Bobby Lowe's point.
I get it too.
Yeah.
I get it. No, but because to have and he kept saying like, you a better person than me with that. It's not about that. You got to find out how to save your own attitude.
Yep.
Keep yourself from stressing and shit like, I ain't do this for you. Nah, this shit ain't for you, man. I did that for me. So I won't be mad. Because guess what? When they run off with your idea, they ain't mad. Your ass is.
Yep. Hey, but I'll say this, though.
So you like giving head to a woman and don't get none.
Oh, man, I'm finna get the fuck.
But if I told you I'm going to eat that pussy till you come, what I'm mad for if you don't give me none? I asked to do that.
I said I was going to do that.
You know you really did. Deep down, you really mean it.
68 and I owe you one.
Now you're right. You're right. You're right.
I was hoping.
You're right. You was hoping, but look, if it don't happen, don't get mad now.
That's when you really know I'm betting on me. Like when I get to doing my thing, baby. When I get to put that goddamn tongue on you.
For sure, you're right.
When I get to putting that thing on you, girl, you gonna go ahead and say, Daddy, let me go ahead and put it in my hand. Yeah. It's gonna happen for me,
but even if you right, Bobby, though, for sure.
Yeah,
because even though if you do want something back, just still don't expect it.
I add this to it though, man, and I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get out of here. People respect the messenger. Yeah. People don't always respect the messenger. Yeah. They look at your situation and say, "Well, how can you tell me anything? You just a regular nigga. Yeah. Look at you, fat ass Nate. You can't tell me shit." That's just fuck. That's on people.
That goes back to a statement, like you said. People take advice from people they respect.
Yeah. Ain't that what I always say?
It could be bad advice or whatever. It could be bad information, but as long as they respect the person, it's cool. But it's something I've been wanting to talk about for 2 weeks. We're gonna be real quick. I just wanted to ask you in your face. You really think dudes don't supposed to use wet wipes to wipe their ass?
Nah, I was just fucking with y'all.
Oh, I'm finna say that, bro. We finna be on your nasty crunch ass. Oh, boy.
I ain't gonna say if you don't that your ass nasty, but
wet boot ass.
I ain't gonna say a man shouldn't use them. I mean, you can use whatever the hell you want.
Fuck you need to do.
Because even after wiping with that damn baby wipe, you should wipe with some tissue because your booty gonna be wet.
Go back and clean it up. Yeah.
So you
but I think you can still get your ass clean without wipes because I clean my ass very well without wipes.
No, I tell you, wipe them up about 4 times with that tissue.
For sure.
You got it real good.
I'm gonna wipe till I don't see no streaks.
Then go in there with that baby wipe. And then we're gonna streak right back. It's gonna streak right back up.
Well, if you wipe it till ain't no more streaks, it won't be none in your drawers.
This is getting too much for me.
If you just use regular tissue, I don't care how many times you wipe.
My auntie told us to wet it.
You go back with that baby wipe.
Huh?
My auntie told us wipe your ass, wet that tissue, wipe your ass, and wipe it again with that dry tissue.
That's too much.
That's just like a baby wipe though, but that's the same concept. But I ain't doing all that. I'm just finna keep wiping my ass and I don't see nothing.
I use witch hazel.
Damn.
Huh?
You got no baby wipe? You gotta get. Ain't nothing in the bathroom. Put that witch hazel on it.
That's some Mariana shit, right?
There's a lot of shit going.
I didn't even get that from Mariana.
What if you in the rush? What if you in public?
You know what I found out about that post? Some of you niggas need to eat. Got no fiber in your diet.
I'm gonna use it.
Your guts too loose, nigga. Loose gut ass nigga, wet boot ass.
You know fiber makes you go.
Bro said residue.
You do know fiber will cause
Fiber makes your poop solid.
It makes you go.
It makes your poop solid though.
But you go more. You keep fiber in your diet. It helps you stay regular.
And it helps your poop solidify.
And that's a good thing, you guys. You know, you should go to the bathroom regularly.
Yeah, you know, there's some folks some of y'all niggas ain't going to the bathroom but once or twice a week. Them niggas who got some fucked up
niggas full of shit.
I'll
tell you that.
You know, it's a lot of women
that don't use it every day.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Like you supposed to have a bowel movement once a day.
Every time you digest.
Crab legs and shit. Them
that little shit don't want to come out, huh?
Yeah.
Crab legs and what else to eat? Crawfish and shit like
every
that.
seafood.
I like seafood. I got one a day from
I can't eat that shit, not shellfish.
People think that crawfish is seafood.
And then you don't even have to get
crawfish.
I'm gonna tell you what I got today. I got shrimp, sausage, corn.
Damn. Hold up.
Mushrooms.
Keep going. You just said some hell of a shit.
Shrimp, sausage.
That goddamn crawfish ain't come from no goddamn sea. No, keep naming your shit. It just made me think, because that's a mud bug. They got them.
Mushrooms are good in it too.
You go outside and find
Yeah.
You really can.
You know them holes
out there in that ditch.
Them tall they be in the yard. The number of crawfish doing that.
Yep. Nasty. And then the folks who think they eating something fancy, you nasty mud.
My homeboy said the other day, they were like, man, I wouldn't trust buying no crawfish from over there. I'm like, boy, they dirty everywhere you get them.
I'm like, okay, you sit here and eat 150 crawfish, suck all the juice out the head, but then I say something, you'll feel it. I hit it the same goddamn thing that I just spent $150 on, and now all of a sudden you don't want the juice out the head.
What they say, you pinch the heads. Now you ain't goddamn pinch the head and suck this motherfucker.
Ain't no meat in a crawfish, no goddamn where. You bust that motherfucker, you shake it up.
I can't eat shellfish, so it don't matter.
You shake it up, and then you suck the juice out the head. Same concept.
That's how that shit go.
That's all we want.
Same concept.
Crawfish meat.
Damn, that's it there, boy. Woo! Shirts on the way. Hey, look, shirts on the way tomorrow. See, this gonna be one of those situations. Shirts on the way tomorrow. Yeah, might have been your idea. Oh well.
Crawfish meat, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey, baby, this is the Real Underground Radio Station. This your boy, Big Nate. This
shake, suck, enjoy.
This Iceman, buddy. Billionaire, Bobby. Whole lot of money, baby. We baby.
Crawfish meat, baby.
Brooks Autoplex.
Brandon J. Monk, what's up with it, man? He said what's up.
Hey, shout out.
Hey, yo, what's up? This your boy Johnny. I'm back in the game. Hey, guys, come check us out. 1815 East Broadway, North Little Rock, Arkansas. I got the best deals in town. $19.99 cash. Yes, you heard it. I got deals for $19.99 cash, riding and driving. You can come and drive these cars anywhere you want to. Come check us out.
At least let me be different.
$19.99 specials. Brooks Autoplex. 1815 East Broadway, North Little Rock, Arkansas. We got them deals. Come check us out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lil Johnny, aka JB the Plug. We have all of you guys' needs and wants. And if your budget a little bit bigger than $19.99, I know y'all love them fast cars and the luxury, so I'm bringing in the Dodge Charger, the Hemis, the Chrysler 300s, Mustangs, Camaros, you name it. We got it, been had it, and getting some more. So stay tuned. We got the Hondas, Toyotas, Nissans, BMWs, Mercedes, domestic and foreign cars. Come get good with the best deals in the city. Brooks Autoplex, Brooks Autoplex, Brooks Autoplex.
1815 East Broadway, North Little Rock, Brooks Autoplex, Brooks Autoplex, Brooks Autoplex.
Memorial Day,
Mariana Memorial Weekend. That's what it is.
Mariana Memorial Day weekend.
Hey, can we do the 870 show?
No, I'm not doing shit.
In your mama front yard.
I ain't not running up, man. You know how many people gonna be there? I'm not finna do that. Until I start seeing some checks from this.
Well, you know,
we can make it a
hold on.
We can make it a live event in the yard.
I want check.
We can get posters and shit too. Yeah, we gonna make it an event.
My mama wants some money.
We got paid off that other one, then.
Yeah, count.
Well, you in control now. That's your yard.
I see the books.
Right. What you gonna do? What me and my Iceman need to show up at?
Y'all might be on to something.
There might be something to that.
Hey man, I can't wait.
But the thing, we can't charge people to come in the yard. That's what I'm saying. You can't charge people to come.
That's why you need to have somewhere we can charge then. We'll be doing it for free.
Why you can't charge to come in the yard?
This My mama yard is like a landmark that weekend. I take that away from the people. I'm taking away a pillar.
Just you know how you fuck them. You know how you fuck their mind. Tell them you charging them to park. Your mom says you want to make some money.
It's on the street. My mama ain't got no.
Oh, they don't park.
Hey, do we need to take this off air? Let's take this off air and figure this out.
No, look, we ain't done. Y'all done pushing the pub Mariana Memorial Day?
You got something to say though?
Yeah. Y'all done with that?
Yeah.
Put Iceman off?
Yeah. Well, Alabama Day is officially approved. July 22nd. Hold down you Alabama Day. Alabama Park, Jones Park, behind the old high school. Yeah.
I won't be able to make
all
Alzheimer Day again.
July 22nd.
That's a Friday.
That's a Saturday.
Ooh, wee, baby. I need to start. Hey, on your next mixtape, let me do that. Ooh, wee, baby.
You want to host it, basically.
Yeah.
That sounds like something from a Ludacris album.
Ooh, wee, baby.
It don't sound original.
Hey, Dirt. Ooh, wee, baby.
Chill out, bro. Y'all always, you can't be having certain, shit with me.
Okay.
And then holler over there and give it to 18. Like, no, don't.
So-
That's my guys.
Can't get a game away, huh?
No, man.
Can't get a game away.
Can we go now, man? I'm ready
I ain't
to go
talking
home.
about
I
the
want to watch the
game
Lakers game.
I'm talking about don't talk about managing me, then go over there and tell
Okay,
them.
man, we
The
finna
manager
get off
said-
air, man. We finna go. I want to go watch Is the Lakers gonna finish
No,
this
it
shit up
wasn't no-
tonight?
Hell yeah, they is, man.
The game started at 9.
This shit over with.
You don't think they're gonna finish it up tonight?
This shit going home. Fuck them niggas,
What's the
man.
score?
Hold
on.
I'm finna tell you. No, I got the
Lakers down by 13 right now.
$5 bet. I owe you $15.
The Lakers down by 3.
I'd like to get paid.
In the
just
second
thought
quarter, it's 50-47.
You
The Warriors up by 3.
Let me get his bet.
Yeah, y'all need that. My week
Bobby
slow.
don't pay for my goddamn meal, man.
I didn't pay for his meal. I loaned him $15.
That's what you did, man.
Hey, man, let's see if the Lakers win. I got
Oh,
some money.
shit.
on it.
Well, June 15th, I got to come on the show with Jesse McDonald, man. It's hosted by Brandon Matlock. Laugh It Up Thursday, man. Come on the show. It'll be at, this June 15th, it'll be at the Rail Yard, 1212 East 6th Street, Suite 1, Little Rock, Arkansas. The headliner will be Jesse McDonald. You'll have me, comedian Chestnut, Keith Gleason, and Von Lawrence on that show.
Ooh, we baby. Hey, man, we out, man.